Welcome everybody to the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. It's been another glorious week of video game-esqueness, and you guys have been hitting Borderlands 4 hard.
I wish I could say I hit it harder because
really?
I have responsibilities and stuff.
But it's that fun. You've been having that much fun with it.
Well, okay, it's fun. It has a lot of issues.
Controversial take right here.
Yeah.
Might be one of the better.
He wants to say best.
Best Borderlands. Gameplay wise, hands down the best. We'll see how the story turns out, but I think this is one of the better Borderlands.
I would agree, but it's you know that phrase we used with that other game where it was for every good thing there's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that a little bit with Borderlands. But it's very good and very fun, but there are so many. You can't go 5 minutes without running into a bug. And it's fun. So to answer your question, I'm having a good time, but it has a lot of issues, and I wish those issues were flushed out because this could be an extremely powerhouse of a game.
I would imagine they get flushed out.
I think they came out with a couple patches this week.
Let me ask you, can I give you my hot take on the Randy Pitchford extravaganza? I have a hot take.
What does that even mean?
Jordan, do you want to explain what's been happening?
Oh, so, well, I mean, I don't know.
I'll let Jordan explain it, and then I'll give you my hot take.
Maybe our hot takes are a little bit different on that, because I do. Yeah. Anyway, but well, he's just been. I mean, if you know Randy Pitchford, like he's kind of hard to describe, but he's just being Randy Pitchford.
He's doing magic tricks.
Yeah, he's just
a magic.
He's just this is the guy that during what was it, Borderlands 2 or 3, and one of the Borderlands announcements, he did like a 30-minute magic show before they announced the game.
Yeah.
Like,
so basically, he's been coming out hard on Twitter. Saying, basically mocking people who are like, this is how you need to fix it. And he's like, oh, really? Why don't you tell us how to fix it? And then he's been saying stuff like, sounds like you have a crappy computer.
Yeah. There's a lot of performance issues.
Yeah.
So we're not even talking about like the bugs that we've ran into.
Yeah, the PC performance issues?
But mostly on PC because we're running on Xbox Series X, and I've not had, we'll talk about that later, but PC primarily is having serious performance issues for a good chunk of players. Not everybody's having issues, but a good chunk of players are.
Yeah. Like one of his quotes is, quote, my advice to users is to accept reality in tune or to not play.
Ooh. That's okay.
No, but here's the thing. You want to know here's my hot take.
Don't play our game technique is it's tried and not true. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, but it's the number one selling game right now. Like, so is he wrong?
Well, here's the thing. Well, yes, he's wrong. But
I don't think you should ever pull that strategy. I don't know if it's a good strategy to pull.
I think. I mean, you work in PR.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Hey, maybe just say we're working on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do what he's doing. But I do think a lot of it is a lot of it comes from media that just doesn't like him.
No, yeah, I think a lot of people
so they're jumping on this and they're saying he's ruining the game, and that's my hot take. No, he's not.
Well, I don't think
he's not ruining it. It's the number. He's destroying his own franchise. It's the number one selling game, dude. Like, even after all of this, it's top selling. What are you talking about? People are loving it.
Which is why it's in a unique position, because it's one of those things where we've had bugs. Now, I'll admit, the last couple days they've been better, at least for me.
Not for me. They have been. The nice thing is they're consistent.
Oh, yeah.
The bugs are always there for me to discover something new that's wrong.
Yeah, and there was a few that were like, what? Like, there was a few bad ones.
But, let me give you an example of a bad one that I experienced. Was it 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago. It was incorrect. There's a junk feature for items, David. You know, so
mark as junk, and then you go to the vendor
and then sell all as junk. Okay. It's marking the wrong items.
So you'll say, I want this item junked, and it'll mark a random item over here 2 squares up and over to the left.
For a looter game that's based on rarity and performance and leveling up your weapons, that's terrible. I told Jordan this while we were playing. I would go as far as to say that is a game-breaking bug. If you accidentally, because you're pressing junk this item, move on, junk, because you get so many items as you're playing the game, get so much loot. If you accidentally junk a legendary or something that is gets game breaking for me.
Because you think you're junking a crappy pistol, and then you're junking the most powerful weapon you have
that you just looted by playing for 3 hours.
It's pretty bad.
That one's a bad one, and I had that happen several times. Other bugs are the weapons and their stats aren't appearing on my screen.
The actual inventory doesn't appear at first. And that's actually the one that got better for me. The
only solution to that was to kill the game, quit the game, and log back in.
I've used my
D-pad. I've used it all.
If I used my D-pad, it would pop up for me.
None of them worked. So the only and then it actually is dependent on when I log into your game or whoever's game I'm logging into or my own or whatever. It's if it appears when I appear in the game for the first time.
So, here's one of his posts on September 14th. Every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what the software they are running is doing. A ton of hate responses. This had 4 million views. That's just that. So he responds to people, if you think you have a different kind of issue that is real, please reach out to customer service.
Oh man, he must have had a tough day.
Yeah, what's funny is, like I said, I think this is actually one of the with all that the bugs and stuff, and again, I haven't played the performance issues on the PC, but with all the bug issues we've had, I think this is one of the better Borderlands games. It's really fun. I am enjoying the open world more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
One thing that I think they did really well is actually the movement of the game between your grapple hook, your dash, your glide, and how you can move around in combat, because it feels tight. It feels good. It feels freeing. You have a lot of strategic options within a fight, whether that's grappling above, jumping, dashing in the air. But it doesn't feel overly fast. It's not an incredibly super fast pace system. You know what I mean? I think it's really good. I think hands down the worst thing in the game is the menu system is terrible.
The menu.
It's probably one of the worst systems ever.
David. It is terrible.
Oh, really?
It is the worst.
Why is
menu.
it just confusing?
Well, okay. I think it goes under the bug list again. Every time.
Okay.
There are times when I care about the manufacturer of a weapon, because you get, in this game, you actually get devices that improve specific manufacturer guns.
Mm-hmm. And certain manufacturers have different styles of how weapons work.
So there are occasions where I care that it's manufacturer is an important thing. 99% of the time, I could care less what manufacturer it is. The stats I care more about, David, is DPS or type. Those two are the most important things to me. Because when you have 30 guns that you need to review so you can go out and play again, you want to see whether or not it's a submachine gun, a shotgun, or a sniper rifle, etc., and how much DPS that gun actually does. Every time you equip a weapon, it defaults to manufacture, the sorting feature.
Even if you change it, it doesn't stay at what you changed it to.
It defaults to manufacture every time. And the cursor that you have to use for a controller, I know it's different with mouse, to hover over and change to type is terrible. So every time I go into my loadout, I have to change from manufacturer to type to DPS. And when you deal with hundreds and hundreds of different guns in a given play session,
it's Borderlands. It's guns.
Yeah. That's the idea. You deal with that many times, you have to do that every time you do it. It is the most terrible menu system I have experienced in a long time. Does that answer your question?
Well, and I will admit, today when I was playing, it did feel a little bit snappier. But when we were first playing, it was slow, wasn't it? You'd bumper over menus, and it would take forever to load. I mean, that could be something to do with the online feature, but it was slow. It's clunky. It's not intuitive to go and find your weapons. To compare your weapons.
As a travesty.
They always.
So that said, David.
Yeah.
It is when it comes to gameplay, it is extremely fun.
Yeah, I think.
Here's the thing. As I'm reading, that's what. So I think we all wrote off Borderlands 4.
Well,
even
when we saw the demo, I wasn't overly excited for it.
Borderlands. I'm going to do this again.
And that could have been because Borderlands 3. Although I mean, there was stuff about Borderlands 3 that I liked, but it wasn't my favorite.
Well, and also it just feels the formula to me feels old and blah blah. But then all I'm seeing, and in our Discord, come join Discord, everybody. There's a link in the description below of wherever you're listening. I asked everybody, hey, everyone, if you played Borderlands, what are your thoughts on it? Everyone enjoyed it. Everyone who has played it loved it. Even I then asked, what about solo? A lot of the people who were saying they loved it have been playing solo even. And then they say it's even better with friends, but it's super fun solo. So it's interesting how we all wrote it off. And they crushed it. They brought it through.
They did do a lot of fun stuff, but like you said, Mark, I think you're right in saying like for every good thing, there may be one bad thing. But
I'm reading through Randy Pitchford's comments here and his replies, and I genuinely think this is a case because I never really looked into it. I saw some replies of some quotes. Mostly it was the media posting about it. I don't disagree. He's like hammering morons.
That's called working out on the internet.
Yeah, like literally, here's what he's doing. He responds to this guy who says oh, your game, I like your game. Your game sucks. It took this many days. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but to be fair though, there is serious PC performance issues.
That's fine.
And if you're charging $70 for a game, I don't want performance issues.
Here's what he said to this player: you can do whatever you want. The game is the game. Please get a refund from Steam if you aren't happy with it. You made an analogy to a vehicle. I would not put a Ferrari engine in a monster truck and expect it to drive like a Ferrari. That is hilarious. If you tell me about your specification, I can help you optimize your performance. I'm sorry you don't like being told to use DLSS, but that is the way. If you're not happy with using the tools available to you to improve frame rate, and you're not happy with the frame rate you have, you should play a different game. Does that sound that bad? It feels like he's being brutally honest. But these are the examples. Here we go. The next post, Randy, just put your phone down at this point. The game is good. The performance is dog shit. Even in a 5090 plus PS5. He said, his response, Randy Pitchford, I'm literally watching my wife play PS5 right now, and it's awesome. And I'm playing on a 5080, and it's awesome. If you need help with your performance tuning, let me know. That's...
It's the first part
this is because a similar thing happened this weekend with Brian Kelly at LSU. I'm going to use this comparison here, and I think that this is what's happening across all media. The media is used to you talking to them in a specific way to give deference. Please don't talk bad about us. What is the correct way you would like me to answer this so that I don't make any waves? Brian Kelly at LSU unloaded on the media this weekend, and they all got all offended, and every college football fan loved it because he was protecting his team. And he's like, this is it. Randy Pitchford just doesn't play the media's game. That's...
I don't think he's ever played...
No, I'm not saying that this is the correct strategy or the wrong strategy. What I'm saying is, from reading this, I think the media just doesn't like it.
The one that I think people got frustrated with is this is a premium game for premium gamers. The problem with that, the problem is even premium gamers using 5090s are having issues.
Yeah,
and
pause. That's a great line, though.
there is verifiable evidence that high-end PCs are having issues.
Okay.
And I think a customer is justified in being upset over performance issues on a $70 game.
Can I also add that I'm having a lot of issues on specs that they know about? I'm playing on the Series X. Sure.
Are you having? Is it more bugs or performance? Have we had? Because I had a couple stutters every once in a while.
It's not performance. If you consider not being able to see the weapons I'm using, performance,
I guess that would be
or anything like that, then yes. But the game has issues, and you've heard me complain about this game a lot. I complain about the games I like. Sure. I don't even talk about the games I don't like.
Yeah.
So I like this game a lot. I'm really enjoying it. I like the open world. There are things, David, that I've noticed. The game just wasn't fully finished, and I'll give you an example of why I think that. One of the map locations that you can unlock is not open, like do whatever is to do there. It had a phrase on it that said, basically, this is placeholder text.
Oh, yeah.
For the developer to go back and put text there.
Yeah. So it was missed.
So
it was completely missed.
That tells me that the game wasn't fully finished, and that's in Area 1.
Yeah.
So it's a great game. It would have been nice to have a lot of the bugs and problems that would have happened. They would have discovered in playtesting fixed.
Well, what's really interesting is that comment you read where the guy was like, the game is great, but the performance is crap. Yeah. That's the general consensus online. Like a lot of people, even the ones that are upset with Randy.
It's more optimized for console, correct?
Well, okay. So we know there's serious issues on Steam. I have not, or on PC. I have not had performance-based issues all that much on Xbox Series X, and I'm playing in performance mode, which, by the way, hot take, I don't think developers should come out with performance mode and quality mode. I think it should strictly be performance mode only. That's what they should optimize for. That's what they should strive for, because that gives you objectively a better gameplay experience. Why worry about both?
The reason they worry about both is they want it to look good for going up to the game.
We're at the point where Borderlands 4, even in performance mode, still looks good.
Well,
a lot of games in performance mode still look good.
Let me give you an example, though, because this is Kotaku, and they're listing all of the controversial things, I'm putting that in quotes, that Randy Pitchford said. So I'm click on the very first one.
That's the article. Oh, man, that website.
Yeah,
Keep going. Yeah.
And so I click on the first one. I click on the first one. And it starts that he's responding, explaining, hey, if you're having this issue, do this. Then he gets a bunch of responses, and one of the responses in that reply is from a smartass who says, or, this is what he says to Randy Pitchford, or, just an idea here, make your game look good without relying on AI upscale. So this is the thing that Kotaku says is problematic. Tell me if you agree. This is what he responds to him. Code your own engine and show us how it's done, please. We will be your customer when you pull it off. The people doing it now are clearly dumb and don't know what they're doing. And all the support and recommendations and code and architecture from the world's greatest hardware companies and tech companies working with the world's greatest real-time graphics engine coders don't know what you seem to know. Sarcasm.
Okay. You know what I get from that? He sounds like a straight shooter, and he's got upper management written all over him. That's a saying like.
But tell me, is that problematic? Genuine? Is that such a problematic response that you write an article?
That's funny. That Kotaku's looking to pay the bills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think that's exactly.
I appreciate that answer quite a bit.
I don't like the dude was. Here's the thing, on social media, this is what people don't realize has changed. Honestly, social media has democratized. You can break through and talk to a celebrity, and they can talk back to you. You can do it to a corporation, et cetera, et cetera. We are at a point in 2025, 2026 where people want authentic, genuine responses, and I think done are the days of the fake corporate responses from personal accounts. Now, from the actual Borderlands account, they would never say that. Whoever typed that into the official Borderlands account should be fired. But coming from the head of the game, that lead of the studio, the founder.
Well, he is the Borderlands account.
Yeah. No. But what I'm saying, it's his personal account. I have zero problem with what he did there. I actually find it refreshing, and
I
I don't
know,
know.
that's nice.
And what I'm saying is, like, I think media just doesn't like him.
No, I completely agree. I don't think media likes him, and I think a lot of people have a bone to pick with.
Here's Jordan's quote: "Borderlands 4 is a premium game made for premium gamers." Let's
see the context behind that.
Let's see the context behind this one too.
Because that's fun. That's a funny one. That one's like that one's a little sassy bat, you know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go through. So once again, it starts out same day. He's explaining what you need to do to get it to work correctly. Like he's trying to help people.
Yes.
Okay. Then someone responds, what 3 and 4, because he's saying like if you have 3 and 4 year old hardware, your mileage may vary. That's a statement that he says. So this person responds, what 3 and 4 year old hardware? What are the specs? It's great you're offering help. Would have been better to build it for the most common hardware in the first place. Okay. Here's what it's not that bad.
No.
Here's what Randy Pitchford says in response. The minimum and recommended specs are published. The most common hardware is a 4-year-old cell phone. Borderlands 4 is a premium game made for premium gamers. Just as Borderlands 4 cannot run on a PlayStation 4, it cannot be expected to run on too old PC hardware.
He probably should have used modern game for modern specifications.
So first of all, though, do you see how they took that one sentence out of context?
Yeah.
Because what leads up to it is he said, well, the most common hardware out there, dude, is a 4-year-old phone, is a 4-year-old cell phone. That's not going to work. That's not going to run this. It's a premium game made for premium games. And they took that one sentence. It's a got you, guys. It's a got you. And I think we're in a new age that people don't care what the media thinks. I don't think people take them serious. For instance, one of the largest accounts that Kotaku quotes here is a montage that Paul Tassi put together. Paul Tassi is a moron. Paul Tassi is maybe one of the dumbest journalists in gaming. And dishonest.
Yeah, I actually very much agree.
And has a huge axe to grind.
I actually very much agree with that. I will give him credit. He does know about Destiny. But other than that...
Destiny the game, not the streamer.
Yeah.
Other than that... The man's a fool.
Yeah, I think he's kind of silly.
I don't know these people.
You trust me.
I'm better off that way. I just play my games.
But look, I am not. I'm neither here nor there on Randy Pitchford. I think some of the comments may have he should.
They're pretty funny though.
Some of them do make me laugh.
But do you have a problem with that? In that context now,
I think he probably should have said modern instead of premium, because premium is a funny word in that context. It's a premium
the problem
game
I have. The problem I have is I
well, he does use it because he goes on like you see. It's a whole. That was only 2 sentences in.
Seeing that whole.
He goes on and he goes, if you discover your system can't run the game well by accident or wishful thinking and/or don't want to try and mess up with settings to make things good enough for you, please use the refund feature on Steam rather than have a subpar experience.
So seeing the whole paragraph, I understand what he meant by premium, and it has a different definition than what Kotaku is trying to portray.
Yeah, that's just the first 2 quotes.
That's pretty funny though.
We could probably go through every single one of them, and the dude, like you said, Spicy, I just think he's a straight shooter.
He's just a straight shooter, got upper management written all over him.
Who likes magic.
What is that from?
That's from Office Space.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Have you seen that movie before?
I've one time a long time ago.
Great.
I know that's the one where they take the computer out and beat it. Or the printer.
Yeah. He basically just starts. He just doesn't. He gets to the point where he just doesn't care, and he just tells it as it is.
Yeah, I just think I think that we're no longer in 2015 social media mode. We're in 2025 social media mode, and the media is still in 2015 social media mode.
No, well, they just got to pay the bills.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's like reading that paragraph makes me go, okay, this is what he meant,
But I think the issue
synonyms of those words.
I think the issue is, and I see the frustration when you're paying $70. If I'm paying $70, I don't want to spend 2 hours optimizing my game to play it.
Yeah, so then they quote him and say...
And by the way, neither do you. You have played games where you've had to do things, and you're just like, I'm done.
It's frustrating.
Look at what's that game? The game with Shadowheart.
Oh, a Baldur's Gate 3?
You specifically stopped because of a bug. Like you were done with that game.
Yep, I couldn't take
I do
forever.
not blame players for being upset for spending $70 to have the same experience you had with Baldur's Gate 3.
Neither do I. And neither does Randy Pitchford, who says, hey, if you're having a subpar experience, please refund the game. I'd rather you get your money back than have a subpar experience.
Also, that being said, to Mark's point, the hey, don't play our game
is a bold
statement. It's not really the greatest strategy.
Did he
Bold
say
move,
that, though?
Cotton.
But that's not what he said.
But
That's what Kotaku is telling you, he said.
I mean, he's leaning
That's
that.
not what he said.
I think
He's saying, hey, it sounds like your computer can't handle it. Please use the Steam refund so that you don't have a subpar experience. That's like a very, to me, that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Jordan. This Randy guy, I'm starting to like him.
Here's another one. The Kotaku on their website has this post. They say, quote, right here, quote, the game is pretty damn optimal, unquote. You're like, well, yeah, no wonder.
No.
Oh, but when you look at...
yes, you're right on that one. Let's see what...
Oh, here's the context. You can see, once again, it's right in the middle of a sentence. We have made an amazing and fun and huge looter-shooter campaign game. Mm-hmm. The game is pretty damn optimal, which means that the software is doing what we want without wasteful cycles on bad processes. He's not talking about no bugs there. He literally qualifies what he means by optimal that they leave out of their quote.
Yeah.
Like in real time, we're crushing Kotaku here, and it's not even that hard. It's not. You just gotta click on the link that they provide to the context.
I've seen evidence to the contrary. The game is actually not optimal, and it's not doing the wasteful cycle.
But he's talking about the cycle on
that definition,
specific.
But which means the software is doing without wasteful cycles. There's a huge memory leak issue on the consoles.
What did he mention PC on that one?
Oh yeah, this one is PC.
So there you go, Jordan. If he were to be talking about the Xbox version, he would have added there is a memory leak.
I don't. I mean, I've
no, but do you see my point? My point here is like all week there's been this thing, and I never look too deep into it. And here live on the show, I go to the first article, the top article. And almost every one of his quotes taken out of context. Because as I browse his Twitter page, it's like, okay, he's a little snarky at times.
Yeah. I mean, how did I describe it at the beginning? He's Randy Pitchford being Randy Pitchford.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
he really does. In this, seems like a straight shooter to me.
So.
Look, like they're saying this. Look at they're having this as a standalone. Please get a refund from Steam if you aren't happy with it. Okay, they're trying to make that look bad. That this is.
I mean, that actually sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but
even
how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet that it's in a context of? And he says more around it that softens it. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What does he say?
That's a big paragraph we're looking at.
He said, we've provided a lot of the sentence right before the sentence he says this. We've provided a lot of options for you to make different trade-offs between frame rate, resolution, and graphics features than we would make, and we encourage you to use those tools to optimize to your taste. Would you like tuning your experience better to your liking? Oh, so where does he even say...
It sounds like he's genuinely trying to help people,
yeah.
Which is way more than I would do.
I don't even see where he says this. Though, I think they linked the wrong quote.
There's so many. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is once again. That's what. Anyways, that's my hot take. Also, they're saying it's destroying the game. It's the #1 selling game, dude.
Yeah. Well, the game is fun, and everybody.
It's really
I think you're right. I think because it's Randy Pitchford, it's getting a little bit more heat. I mean, let's be honest. Remember when Helldivers 2 came out, and the CEO said something like, "Hey, there is some issues right now. If you don't want to deal with them, hold off on buying our game." And he was being praised as a hero, but Randy Pitchford's basically saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And now, that being said, I do think maybe like, hey, just say like, hey, we're working on it,
Hey.
just kind of, he is adding a little fuel to the fire in some of these, I think.
I don't know.
So far, okay.
I'm going to be honest. All those things that David just showed.
Yeah, and I'm using Kotaku's own list. It's not
I
like
actually appreciate those answers.
It's not like I'm cherry picking ones that make him look good. I'm literally using the ones being cited. I'm just clicking on the link to go to the full post instead of the one line out of what they're leaving out is get a refund if you don't like the game. And they're leaving out this sentence before and after of him trying to help you fine tune your PC if you give him the specs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As a person that helps people with PCs all the time and troubleshooting and stuff, I appreciate this. He's being very clear and concise.
Anyways. Beast says, I have a problem with co-op. My friend takes too damn long to compare guns. Is there a fix for that?
Yes. Improving the menu. That will honestly help. The problem, Beast, is I spoke about it earlier, that when you deal with hundreds of guns in a session,
that's how I used to be with Civilization.
It's sort by DPS should be the default. That should always be DPS and type. That should be the default, so you can always see if the gun is instantly better or not. Defaulting to sort by manufacturer is terrible, and having that default every single time. Oh, yeah.
It's called kick from game.
There is a fix. It's called kick from game.
Well, I remember the experience. The last time I've experienced that, where it's like, oh, come on. We were playing Civilization, and we were playing Civilization with Red, like my dad, and he had never played the game before.
Oh yeah, Red. That's a throwback.
And we had it on like we had it on like a 5-minute timer, but nobody ever uses the full 5-minute timer when you have nothing to do. It would go through the three of us, and it would be like advance, advance, advance. And then we would wait for 5 minutes. But he didn't know he was like, it was new to the game. But when you're not, you're like, just press advance, dude. You don't need to do anything. But anyways.
That's funny.
So I feel you.
I know.
I feel you. But also, it's probably because you know what you're doing. And there might be a new player to the game.
The menu system and how you compare it, it's just...
It's not a good.
And then the pop-up for comparing, at least when I'm at the vending machines, always puts it over like what I'm trying to shop for, and it just
okay.
It's pretty rough.
I don't want to jump in and play with you guys because you guys are way too far. It would not be a good experience probably. As is it true? Because I'm tempted to get this game because everybody's telling me, yeah, it's really fun solo. True or false?
Yeah, I mean it's fun
It'd
with
be
solo
really fun
or friends.
solo.
Yeah. I was playing it solo just before the show.
Okay. Also, Spicy, I think your new YouTube channel should be video game trailers turned into movies, like what you sent me with freaking Helldivers.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Took a lot of time.
That's the thing. I'd love to just.
But that is awesome.
I'd love to make content that I make for other people, for us.
Yeah,
because that would be cool.
No, but you should do it. That should be your own channel. I mean, I'm Mr. McSpicy. That's a cool. Go follow Mr. McSpicy. But that's a cool.
Yeah.
Like the whole time I was watching, I was like, Spicy could do this.
I know.
And I actually probably better.
I would. Yeah. Problem is, at this juncture, at this point in my life, doing that would not make
would not pay the bills.
Would not pay bills.
Just do it late at night.
But then I want to play.
Just don't get sleep.
No, I gotta
do it on
sleep.
a Sunday. It's a Sunday activity. You want to know what rule we've implemented at our house that has been fantastic?
Don't bother Dad.
Yeah, no, we're 1 week in. It's life-changing. I highly recommend everyone do it. We have no screens or television in the weekday. 0. I mean, obviously, till the kids go to bed. Then Daddy.
then Daddy pulls out the good stuff.
Daddy pulls out. But in genuine, you would be surprised at how much you get done when you implement that rule.
So that's funny. So when my kid was playing with your kid today at my house and they were playing Xbox.
Oh, yeah. No, that doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not like a hard and fast, like.
Okay, my bad. I did not know that was the rule.
No. That's they can play. They can go play video games if they're at someone else's house. I don't care.
Okay.
But when they can, it's not even for. He's the one that's kind of the exception to the rule. Oh. It's the older kids.
Okay.
But no, I'm telling you, the amount you get done, there's an odd relief of stress that comes when you're not when it's just no option for screens. Like that's not what you're doing. I've been reading. I've been jumping into Silk Song when the kids go to bed. But
what about 3-year-olds?
Yeah, well, that would be hard. So it's harder for you guys because what has happened at our house is the kids just play together.
See, we have no kid to play with him.
Yeah.
Unless, of course,
Rent
he's
one.
at your house. Rent a kid? One. Is there a rent-a-kid nearby?
Rent one. Oh, when the Optimus robots come.
Oh, yeah, like the ones that are going to do everything for us.
Yeah, they're going to do everything.
Aren't we, like, owed that at this point? Not owed, but, like...
At some point.
They're supposed to be out by now, right?
I believe so. So I think the title of this show is about the future of handheld gaming.
We're transitioning into that.
We're talking about Borderlands this whole time. So a lot of things have happened in the handheld gaming space. Number one, we are under a month away. And the Xbox Twitter page came out and said 1 month, 30 days till it comes out. Guess what? We still don't have
price,
a price, and the ability to pre-order in 1 month away. Ooh. So a lot has been speculated. But some prices did leak on Best Buy, but Best Buy came and said those are just placeholders, and so they could or they could not be true. Those were the original prices that have leaked since then. I genuinely think they're trying to hit that $4.9. Why else would you not have a price point?
Yeah,
I don't care about you can go as high as you want with the high end.
They're trying to get that one down to $500.
It's just the one because if that one, the question there is that one going to be $7.99 or $8.99? I don't think that one matters as much because that's a hardcore one. $100 to a hardcore player, they're going to get it because they're hardcore, right? Like that's just the reality.
Because you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Yeah, but that entry level one, I think that $4.99 price point from a psychological consumer standpoint is that big of a deal, and I think that's why we've not seen it yet.
I've actually been thinking a lot about this because you remember you were talking about should I get it, should I not get it, and I've been like, not excited. Yeah. I think I am. I think I want one.
Oh, I'm super after watching,
but not the $1,000 one. I want just the
Oh, I'm getting the big boy one.
You're getting the big boy.
I'm saving up for it.
I saw that they just released the optimization for.
Yeah, so for yours, Jordan the Man can put it on his.
Yeah,
so it's called Xbox full screen mode.
I've actually been using mine a little bit more lately.
It's called Xbox
to play Silk Song.
Yeah, so you can. So if you're
a good game to play on.
So if you're in Windows Preview, you can download the Xbox full screen mode, is what it's called, and that's the mode that is coming when it drops on the ROG.
I am not in Windows Preview because I think Windows General has enough issues.
Windows non-preview freaking sucks.
Yeah. So Windows Preview,
Windows updates. But everybody is saying that the Xbox full screen mode runs better battery life, smoother experience, higher frames, and that's on the old models. That's on other devices, LG's device. The whole shot. So really, really exciting. Here's the thing. To your point, Spicy, I'm excited. I am only more excited the closer I get and the more that I see coming because I'm looking at oh yeah, I want to play this game, but it's Steam only. But if I had the ROG Ally, I could play that game and still have Silk Song would be to your point. Silk Song would be perfect on and not all game. I would never. I don't think I would ever play a multiplayer game on there. I don't think that experience would be good. It's just not optimal. Maybe a turn-based multiplayer would work, but there's.
What if the screen was this big, and you just.
No, it's not screen size.
That is screen size for me.
It's the handheld controls. I need I want my control.
That's true. I agree.
But yeah, I just any solo player game. I would be playing I will be playing handheld. I genuinely think the more we go along. First of all, I totally see the strategy of what we've said about Xbox all along is just it is coming to pass.
Well, nice thing about Silk Song is it's play anywhere. So if you guys pick up these handhelds, your game just continues forward.
Yeah,
no interruption.
Yeah, 100%. But here's what I'm saying. I think the future, if I get the big boy handheld and it works as advertised, as people are saying, and it's not a massive disappointment because that's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, in this day and age, yes.
Yes. But so far, all we've seen is good things, and that this software, the Xbox full screen mode, is an improvement. If I'm not sure I would necessarily get a desktop console in the future. I don't know. Like,
can I interject?
I mean, let's be honest. When it does drop, the next one, I would probably get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But in all honesty, like, it will be interesting to see where I play the majority of my games from if it works as advertised, and I would be willing to bet it comes from that handheld mode.
I'm sure. I don't think they'll have too many issues with this one because it's technically the third iteration of the
ROG.
Ally, the ROG Ally, right? Because the first one,
that's the first iteration though of Xbox software. That's the problem.
Yeah. Which I mean,
but not really, because I feel like with it on Windows already.
I feel like software is more easy. I don't want to say easy, but I feel like software is more easily fixed than hardware issues.
We should ask Randy Pitchford. Well, what would he say?
Well, he's a software engineer, not a hardware engineer.
He would say,
well, because like for example,
hardware.
Like hardware, you can update, patch, optimize, or sorry, software you can update, patch, optimize. That you can do that. Hardware, like for example, my ROG Ally, I'm afraid to put a memory card in it because it got so hot that it burnt and melted the memory cards at the top in the first iteration.
Oh, dude.
So
wait. But you don't have the first iteration, or do you?
I have the first iteration, yeah.
Oh,
and then a couple weeks later, the second iteration came out.
Oh, that sucks. Dude.
So
it actually melted plastic?
Yeah, it got so hot that it would I don't know if it melted it, but it definitely it broke the card somehow. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, look it up. It's there.
Because remember that one time that somebody
were
vaped through the Xbox?
Oh yeah. And then everybody was like, it wasn't true, and then it actually ended up being true.
Yeah.
Like Xbox, like Denmark was like, hey, sorry, dude. Like we'll
figure it out.
Yeah, that poor because there was a lot of fakers after that, but like one of the originals, it was actually
on fire.
It was actually true. There was one that was actually true, and you felt bad for that guy because he was like, guys, I wasn't trying to start anything. I was just saying my thing lit on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the SD card up top. So basically, going back to my point, what I'm saying is you can't patch that out.
Okay, this is not a
Yeah,
story.
unless you're Nintendo.
How you patch that out is by
building patch hardware.
How you patch that out is by building a new one. So what I'm saying is, I feel like they've been the third iteration. I don't think
hardware's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Well, and everybody that had a chance to play with it at Gamescom is super stoked for it. I think it's here to stay. I think mobile gaming, and by that I mean handheld PC console gaming, is a big part of the future. I just think we're at this sweet spot in history where the technology and the ability are intersecting, and it's just going to make sense.
Well, what I was telling you earlier, David, remember when I called you? So ROG has the Armory crate, which is kind of their handheld mode. You can go into the desktop mode, but then they have a handheld mode. Yeah. From when I first bought it to playing with it the last couple of weeks, even the updates to the Armory crate feel way better than when it originally came out.
Yeah.
Like how the games are laid out, how you can favorite them, what menus you have. Like obviously they're learning and improving things.
Yeah.
So, and
Spicy, you have some hesitation there.
Well, I mean, you deal with this on PC stuff versus mobile all the time too.
Sure.
And it's an argument that goes back 100 years ago when they thought the truck was going to be once cars came out, the truck was going to go obsolete. It's the same style of argument. The problem is, yes, the console the handheld hardware is improving, but you got to understand the other hardware is improving at the same time. They're both going up. It's like, I can't, my wife can't catch up to my age because I'm aging too.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of concept. So yes, you're going to get better hardware for handhelds, but you're never going to be able to cool that hardware like a unit that goes underneath your TV or a PC that's a tower that's 2 feet tall.
Yeah. Agreed. I totally agree with that. But
so what I'm saying is you're always going to have the best gameplay experience when it comes to hardware on a dedicated stationary device.
Yeah, agreed. But when you're running at 720p on a really small screen and I'm still getting 60 frames per second, I have the ability to play anywhere in my house while pooping.
Yeah, so that's true. I will say that.
I'm there.
Yeah,
I am all over it.
But I don't see a day where maybe when it gets real crazy and 100 years from now, I don't even know where tech's going to be then.
Cloud. What if?
Yeah.
What if via Wi-Fi you got the GeForce Now experience on that handheld?
Well, see, and yeah, hardware, maybe it'll get to that point where your little device can be as powerful and
through cloud streaming.
Through cloud streaming, yeah.
But at that point, your cell phone could do it too. So why,
Well, I think our cell phones are going to become like our data pads on Star Trek. They're gonna literally do everything. They already kind of do, except game.
Yeah, the only difference there would be if you wanted to download your game natively, you would have the handheld or the dedicated.
Hey,
mobile
I'll say
device.
this though. So I've been playing Silksong on the handheld. On my ROG Ally,
okay.
the first iteration, and I've been having fun with it. And I think I threw Doom on there, and I got that running at a decent setup. And then I put Forza on there as well, and I haven't got that running. I will admit, I am more. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I will get the new one, but then I'm like, but will I?
You will. You want to know why?
I will admit, I used to be like, a couple weeks ago, I was like, no.
Yeah, see?
And then now I'm like,
I believe if we go back, I believe if we go back to the tape, I say you guys will both get one if you haven't yet when you see mine.
It will
be a FOMO machine.
I will say the most impulsive buyer between us three is Jordan.
Oh,
when it comes to something he wants.
But see,
I will have it. I will have it here, and we'll unbox it on the show or something, and you both will be like,
Yeah, I'll be
let's go
getting
right
one.
after that.
Well, the thing is it's, I'm just waiting for the price because I wouldn't get the lower one because the thing is my personality, like knowing that.
Yeah, the
there's
11%.
There's a better device.
There's a better one out there.
Yeah, knowing like if I get that lower one and I'm like, well, there's a better one out
The
there.
first thing, just so you guys know, if you haven't been around for a while, the first thing Jordan did when he bought the Xbox, was it the Slim?
Yeah, this Xbox One S.
The Xbox One S, that there's another S is really funny. The first thing he did is he called me up and he said, I have a box that's 11% more powerful than yours.
Yeah, because remember that was their marketing thing. It's 11% more powerful.
Yeah,
All right.
that's who Jordan is.
Yeah,
It's part of you.
I feel like you would be the same. Like you just knowing like there's a better one out there.
Yeah, but I am, but $1,000 better for a device that I might not even use because I have a better device right there by my TV.
Think of how much family time you can get in by using that device.
Also, Spicy,
And you're gonna want the
Spicy.
better
I
one.
believe it's a business write-off.
Sure, of course. If you can justify it,
We'll
everything's a business write-off.
Well, what's honestly is because when I put Doom, it wasn't Doom Eternal that did it, and it wasn't like Forza that did it. The games that I was kind of just testing out and putting on there.
Was it Silksong?
It was Silksong. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? This actually game is perfect because right now the ROG Ally is on my bedside table.
Yeah.
And it's nice just to be like, all right, let's play a little bit, and then just throw it. Like it was funny enough. Silksong is like, you know what?
Silksong?
maybe this could.
Dude, Silksong, I'm not you guys know I'm not a platformer guy per se. I very much am enjoying Silksong. Now, sometimes I also now understand the spicy walk
Yeah.
because there's nothing more frustrating when you collect a ton of shit
And then it all goes to shit.
and then you lose it. And you got you've done it like 4 times and you got to go back to the place again and you're like,
I have heard, and if you guys, because you guys are probably a lot further than me, I was watching a YouTuber that I like, and he was just playing through some levels. I didn't see him do any boss fights, but he was further ahead. He was in like a fire ant area. Mm-hmm. Have you guys been to that area?
I'm not that far.
I have that. That seems like the swamps of this game.
Like Dark Souls.
Yeah, like that. It seems like that area does not seem fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that.
Where are you at, David?
I am just past. I'm not that far. I'm just past. I'm like an hour past the first boss fight.
Okay.
Well, the second, technically, right? Because you did Bell Beast.
Yeah.
Can you fast travel?
Can I fast travel? Not yet. No.
Well, you actually don't realize you can fast travel?
You can.
Oh, can I fast travel?
Yeah.
Because of the Bell Beast.
Well, it's just like freaking Jordan had to tell me about the compass. 'Cause I had the maps. I had no idea I needed the compass. Yeah. I don't want to buy from that.
I'm going to say
And
this.
you have to
and-
slot
I
the
don't want to buy
compass,
from
too.
that crazy
And
singing lady.
Not only do you have to buy the compass, you have to slot it. or it won't work.
Yeah, and I had to remove my other extra shard thing to
I know
slot it.
someone's going to get mad and tell me how wrong I am, but the map is utterly useless without the compass.
It really is.
Like it's.
So this is what I do,
I
David.
know someone's going to say how wrong I am, but it's useless without the compass.
You keep the compass on until you need to change the item for convenience.
Yeah, so I never reach a stage. You don't reach a stage where I'll be able to slot multiple of these devices. They make you choose.
Do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah.
No, don't spoil it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, David's actually really adamant. I've been wanting to talk to him about stuff on this game, and he's been actually very adamant.
Much enjoying it.
Yeah.
I really. You want to know what I appreciate? That there is, in the same way that Expedition 33 did this to me as well. And I think I was wrong. I've been wrong about. I've harshly judged platformers for a while now. I've thought I don't need.
It is the. I would argue it's the most timeless genre.
Oh, I think that's 100% correct.
Okay,
yes.
keep going.
I agree with that.
I don't mean to interrupt.
But it is like also a piece of art. Like I am blown away at the music in this game, the way the character moves in the game, the like fidelity of it, the Spicy. You talked about this last week, but like. Hearing sounds off in the distance and like there's the like
spatial
a haunting,
sound in a
haunting feel to it. Yeah, like it's so good.
Yeah, and I told you it's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
this is
impressed.
This is up there.
Suck it, Celeste.
What's that?
Suck it, Celeste.
Well, Celeste is really good for cat like. There's
what were you
level
gonna
of
say? Were
gamers.
Were you gonna say cat ladies?
No,
I thought you were gonna
actually,
say.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like cat girls. Yeah, it's really good for cat girls.
No, and actually, yeah, it is. I would say there's a spectrum of like hardcoreness of gaming. You know, you have your like sweaty Mountain Dew staying up all night,
and that's Silk Song.
And well, and then you have your. I like rainbows and butterflies and kittens and.
So for the record, I've never played Celeste. I just know Spicy has criticized it before.
I've criticized because it's very simple.
And I've heard other people criticize it as well as like being
And I say
overrated.
rainbows and butterflies and kittens because that's what my wife is really into. So that's how I attribute like there's this. And she's a very casual gamer.
Yeah. So suck it, Celeste.
So Celeste is it's a good 4-hour platformer, but it is. In my opinion, and this is probably a hot take to a lot of people, as someone who plays very hardcore platformers and enjoys them, Celeste I could have done in my sleep. It was very generic as far as how to progress and proceed, and there was like literally no challenge in the game.
Story that people really like was the story
a lot of
really
people
good?
It didn't click with me.
Okay.
But the story was very like I could see people. I don't know what
Feeling
the word
attached
is.
to it. Or
Yeah,
like
empathizing with the story.
Okay.
Yeah. Or really like they get it.
Yeah.
But that's not. I mean, I didn't have the problems that girl was having in their lives, and so it was a platformer to me.
I just thought of something that we're going to start implementing on this show. I'm going to take all of Randy Pitchford's tweets. I'm going to make a GPT out of them and call it Randy Pitchford, and then we will ask on the show Randy Pitchford questions.
What does Randy Pitchford think?
Yeah.
That's
And
really
get his take after each of our takes.
gosh, Jordan.
Jordan's microphone broke.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so Celeste it's a good game. I would put it as far as like on the best or the worst of platformers in the middle. Lower middle, actually, because I want the challenge. I want the dopamine hit that I finished a level or progressed and stuff like that. So that's probably a really hot take. I know a lot of people liked Celeste, but it was not.
It wasn't for you.
It was.
I will say, if you're not into platformers, I am treating this to me is the same palate cleanse and reminder of why I love games that Expedition 33 was.
I would say, and this is probably another hot take, that the people that like Celeste haven't really gotten out much. They haven't played
other platformers
like
like
Hollow Knight.
So would you say, is this a good intro platformer, Celeste?
Celeste, yeah, like for casual gamers that don't game. That are like, this is fun. Oh, this is great. Oh, I get this girl's, I get what she's going through.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, jump here. Okay, go up the mountain. Oh, I unlocked this. I can now dash up the mountain. I beat the game. Yay. That's how Celeste was.
You're all winners.
That's how Celeste was. Super hot take because it was nominated for Game of the Year and everybody was like drooling over it. And I'm looking around like, guys, have you not played Hollow Knight? Have you not played Super Meat Boy? Have you not played the greats of platformers?
Was it the soft bigotry of low expectations?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But like, I feel like it was just, and if that's your intro drug, I have a huge respect for that game if that's what got you into platforming. And that's great. That's
well, Silk Song is mine.
Yeah,
the last platformer, honestly, the last platformer that I played was Ori and the Blind Forest. Like that.
And Ori is like Celeste in it's a much more simple platformer, but I connected with that game a lot more than I did with Celeste.
Yeah.
Story wise, I think Celeste is an excellent, or I think Ori and the Blind Forest is an excellent platformer. I think it's very good too.
The music in that game is on point. But
anyways, probably hot take. I'm probably going to get hate, and
you probably pissed a lot of people off here.
I probably did. I appreciate
Randy Pitchford it.
Yeah.
You know what's great? I'm the one that looks at the comments in our Spotify, like,
oh yeah.
And I really appreciate those that say this was a great episode, guys. Keep it up.
Thanks.
It makes me feel good.
Thanks.
And for those that say the exact opposite,
We're opposite because if you come in my comments and crush me, I get energized from it. I'm the kid that like if my coach yelled at me, you want to play that game? Let's go.
You are our Randy Pitchford.
I'm your Randy Pitchford.
yeah. No, yeah, and there's been a few that on Spotify, and I read those comments, everybody, and I try to reply to them. But yeah, thanks, guys.
I didn't even know you could leave comments on Spotify.
It's a new thing as of like 8 months ago. I've been responding to people on there.
It's a new thing as of like 5 years ago.
It's been new for a while. You had to enable it on the podcasts.
Did we not have it enabled?
No, it was enabled by default because we are
Yeah, we get all the trial stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know, fun fact, everybody, and huge shout out and thank you everybody who supports us. We're like in the top 1% we're in the top 1% of podcasts on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. I don't know what we're at on YouTube. It's not that high, but
Dan, thank you in chat. Dan just said, this was a great episode, guys. Keep it up. That makes me feel great.
Dan has the coolest avatar.
Oh yeah, just
himself at like his elementary school picture. I assume that's himself. That's awesome.
Now, yeah. So if for those of you that want to motivate David, be negative. For those that want to motivate me, be positive.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
I have purchased like 4 of these stands for you.
Because of the cord, I have to
lean
like screw it. I have to screw it in.
This is like the 4th stand we've gone through with you.
Here you go. Screw it in real quick. Ready, go. That's why. So he has to like spin the whole. So for those of you listening, Jordan is spinning his microphone back onto the stand.
Let's just move stuff out of the way for you.
So just over time, you just must like slowly spin it as you walk or something.
That's got to be. Are you good?
There you go.
Let's plug you back in.
Plugging it back in, baby. Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, sounding good.
Oh, it's solid now. Maybe I'll play Silk Song tonight.
Silk Song?
Do you know who's ruthless?
Who?
With comments? YouTube. I can't even look at those.
Really? Because you want to know what's funny? In my line of work, YouTube is like paradise. YouTube is like
because you suck it up.
The friendliest.
Give me your tears.
No. I mean, like YouTube is of all of the social platforms. Comments on YouTube are the most pertinent, constructive, and engaged because there's no other thing that people are usually addressing except whatever X video is about, right? Like it's usually on topic. Now there's always more that like just look at the headline or something,
and then yell at each other with grammar.
Whereas like if you're in Discord, the problem with Discord is you're messing with a lot of fakes. Like there's a lot of people who are more invested in their Discord persona than they are in X, Y, or Z interest, X, Y, or Z game, et cetera, and it's a real disconnect. It's why a lot of bigger gaming companies, if you go to their Discords, they've really taken a step back over the last few years on Discord. And I mean, it's a very powerful tool, and it's a great place to build a community. But 2 people in Discord account, because of the way chat works, can make it seem they can drive a first impression interpretation that just is not necessarily correct. Like you can flood a screen. Twitter Twitter, I would say, is like a happy medium ground, actually.
Here's my problem.
Yeah.
I just care.
And Facebook. Facebook is actually maybe the better because real names are attached to it.
Yeah. I want people to improve their lives, and I just care too much, you know? And I see that their information is incorrect. And so I want to help them, and I want to teach them. And a lot of those people aren't interested in improving their lives or learning.
The other thing is when you do it every day, all day, you get numb to bad faith. Like you can instantly spot a bad faith argument in 2 seconds. And what is a bad faith argument? A bad faith argument is someone who has no intention. Their question is not real. They're attempting to set you up, or they're attempting to make a point. Like, anyways.
Anyway, well, back to what I was saying. Thank you, Spotify commenters, for being so positive. Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's going to do us for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Give Spicy a compliment. Come at me hard. And do whatever you want to Jordan. Either way. No, we sincerely appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. Come and join us on Discord. We haven't been as active at Discord as we should be. It's been a crazy summer. Has it not been a crazy summer?
It's been nuts.
This last
nutsack. Crazy for me.
Hey,
you need to twist this more. That's the problem.
What?
Is you just sat there and twisted this like once.
No, it's all the way tied it up.
2 or 3. Okay, whatever. All right, see you, everybody.
So hard to find.